On a crisp mid-December morning, the little engines were getting ready for another long day's work. This year had been harder than most. The snow came in early, and it was thicker than normal. Each little engine had their own way of dealing with things, and they all got through it valiantly. It helped having Ivo. This was his first year on the line. He learned it quite well, and he adapted to snow quite fast. But not every engine likes snow as much as Ivo.
I have had it with this season. All the extra Christmas trains. Everyone expecting a smile and for me to be holly and jolly. I can deal with that most years, but now on top of that, the snow is higher than it's ever been. Global warming might buff us. This is going to be one of the worst Christmases ever.
I do not know about that, Duncan. I love the good cheer, warm tidings, and the happy moods of the passengers, the type you only get at Christmas. The line is well used, and the snow does not build up too much.
There is one thing I do not understand. What is Christmas?
The engines were speechless. They did not know what to say. Since Ivo was just recently built, he didn't know what Christmas was. Duncan spoke first.
It's a time when people go and spend money on things for other people they are not going to end up liking. Put up trees in their houses, and come to the railway to see the line with snow. Count me out!
Don't listen to that impertinent scallywag over there. Christmas is a time when you...
Time to fetch our trucks, Ivo. Let's go.
Well, I suppose it can wait.
Ivo's train was the daily goods to the top village. The road that connects to the village goes a long way around the island, so it's much faster for goods to be shipped by train. The snow that day was thicker than normal, but Ivo made quick work of it. That's why the thing controller picked him to take the train. However, it was starting to get to his head. A young lad was sitting at the end of the platform, waiting for Ivo.
Wow, you got through all this snow? They had to cancel our school today because our cars could not get through it. You must be the strongest engine on your railway and be able to go through anything.
I do not know about that. I'm just an engine. Time to go. Goodbye.
Goodbye, come again soon.
In reality, Ivo did not know his limits. Later that day, Ivo was sitting in the shed. He was about to be put away for the night when the thing controller came over.
I have a special foreign engine to take. The snow has blocked the road and it has not been cleared. From this, I've gotten us enough extra freight for one of the longest uptrains we have ever had. Its largest cargo is Christmas trees.
Oh, sir, I can take the Christmas things.
I don't know, Ivo. I was thinking at least 2 engines, if not 3.
I can handle it, sir. Let me pull the train.
Okay, I suppose so.
Oh, thank you, sir. Let's go fetch our cars, driver.
The train was set, and Ivo coupled up. The trees were heavy, and the train was long, longer than any other Ivo had ever pulled, but they made good time as the tracks were clear. There's a crowd waiting for them at the top station. They cheered when Ivo pulled in.
Oh my, driver, why are there so many people here to see some trees?
I bet that these are gonna be their trees, and they were told we were coming.
Why are people so happy over trees?
For the next few days, trains and work continued. Soon, the road to the village was cleared. Everyone seemed to forget Ivo's question about Christmas, and he was left wondering. Christmas Eve quickly arrived. The railway had cancelled trains on Christmas Eve and Day to give the workers a chance to be home with their families. But there was always one train returned from the village to Crovan's Gate for the villagers to get to Christmas celebrations and back.
I need a few engines to take the caroler train tonight. They will miss a bit of the festivities, but in the name of helping those who need to travel.
Sir, I can take the train by myself. It can't be as hard as that Christmas tree special the other day.
This time, I mean it. I want 2 engines to go tonight.
You wouldn't want to take 2 crews away from their homes now, would you? Please, sir, I can do this.
You make a good point. Fine, Ivo. The first of 2 return trips leaves Crovan's Gate at 5 p.m.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Ivo immediately headed out to get his train. They got in the coaches and met Henry at the platform.
Merry Christmas, Ivo.
Yeah, it's the same to you. Are you going to the Christmas party tonight?
No, we are forced to pull trains today. No party for us.
From his past experiences, Ivo thought he could easily handle this train. The going was tough, but Ivo was managing. Not too much new snow had fallen, but the snow was increasing with every minute. The passengers were in no rush and dawdled about, talking on the platform.
Get in quickly. Bad weather tonight.
By the time they had to go, they were already late, and the snow was falling harder than ever.
Must keep going. Must keep going.
Up ahead was the tunnel. Ivo went in, but he never saw the light on the other side.
Oh dear.
Ivo tried to move, but he was stuck. A guard came around to meet with the fireman and driver.
So guard, you run down the rest of the line in the snow. There you can get an engine and others to help. And firemen, we will start digging out and try to get unstuck.
You do know I have a cell phone, right?
Ivo was cold, sad, and lonely. He let these people down. Right when he lost hope, the people in the train started to sing. It was a song that lifted Ivo right out of his sadness. He could not understand why they were singing, or what it meant. Just then, Skarloey, Duke, and Peter Sam came with a works train. The men immediately started to clear out the engine.
Thank you guys. I was wrong to think I could do it myself. I should have listened.
It is just not in the spirit of the season to let one of your own spend the night stuck in the snow.
Suppose I can give you this one time, but I sincerely hope that you've learned your lesson.
I sure have, Grandpa.
This brought a smile to Duke. And before long, the snow was cleared, the trains connected, and the long line set out. Eventually, they all got back to the Christmas party, and were able to make the most of the evening. Near the end of the night, Ivo remembered something.
Skarloey, you know how people are talking about the spirit of the season? Can you explain why people act like this?
A long time ago, in a far-off place, to a humble family the Son of God was born. In this time, we take a step back from our lives and try to help others, be kind, and have a little bit more joy in celebration. We think about how good we have it, that our wheels spin, and our bunkers are full. It is a time we forget our petty differences, and all get along to be happy.
Now, it all made sense to Ivo. The people singing, and how his passengers acted. Ivo, as his first one ended, truly understood the meaning of Christmas.